Hey, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me take the sunnies off. I want to thank you, Eye to Eye, for checking out Sway's Universe. And I appreciate it. We got so many videos we want you to see, so push that notification button for me. Do it now and enjoy the video. Peace.
This is Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Don't shake that fire. Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
New Miss America is Miss North Dakota. Cara Mund.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Miss America 2018.
Wow.
She is here, ladies and gentlemen.
In the building.
There was a few stops she needed to make on her tour. And one of the ones that was at the top of the list, and I know she requested this personally, was Sway in the Morning on Shade 4-5, because as she knows, we have 32 million potential subscribers that are tuned in right now just to celebrate this victory for you in North Dakota. The first time ever, correct?
It was the very first time.
Cara Mund is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having me.
I look at you, and I don't see industry. I don't see any pretentiousness. I see a real person who is actually living their dream, and I feel that energy from you. This isn't, some people come in, and I'm not being judgmental, but you could tell folks who, they want to be famous, they want to be and they're probably, you can see when it's changing them. You seem generally grateful for this position you are in, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I sense it.
Yes, well, I am, and I never thought I would have this opportunity. So, I have to soak it all in and enjoy the next 365 days of it.
Okay, cool. And as you get this big check, know that there are needy people here at Sway in the Morning. And I know you're very generous as well. Aren't you, Cara? You're very generous, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of student loans. I think the colleges are going to be, enjoying that check.
Wow, that's great. Like, you're Miss America, and you're still dealing with student loans.
Yo.
That dichotomy, right?
Yes. So many student loans. And Miss America is one of the largest scholarship providers. And so to know, that my win's going to help pay for my education, that was one of the best parts.
Wow. And you went to Brown University?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
And then are you going to go to law school? Or?
Yes, I was supposed to go this fall. And then when I won Miss North Dakota, I ended up deferring. And now I won Miss America. So, I get 1 year, so law school can wait. I can always go back to law school.
Yeah, man. Yeah, law. You didn't see Devil's Advocate? You never saw that movie? With Al Pacino?
No, I never saw that movie.
Yeah, watch that movie before you go to law school. You might have a career change. Now, in college, what was your campus life like? Were you the adamant student, or did you socialize a lot? Or
I was definitely a nerd, and Brown's really difficult. So it was probably the most challenging 4 years of my life, but also the best. And I realized that if I could go out of Brown University, and I was an honors graduate within the top 3%, that I could pretty much do anything that I wanted.
Did she just say she was an honors graduate within the top 3%?
Yeah, with 3% of those in my concentration that graduated with honors, that I was one of them. So,
wow.
Yes.
Mike Muse, does that mean since she's in the top 3%, she won't have to pay very little taxes?
No, she got to get to the 1% first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she has 2 more percentage goals to get to.
My bad.
So how do you feel about, I feel like there's an entire generation of kids that feels like school is not needed, that they can self-educate. People are taking a lot of online courses and entrepreneurship is exploding. What do you say to folks that say school doesn't really matter for much?
Yeah, I think it's up to the individual and what their goals are. I know for me personally, I needed to go to college. And I also think I needed to just leave the state and kind of figure out who I was and take on that challenge. I remember the night before I left for college, I was scared and I didn't think I could do it. But then, coming out of that 4 years and being so successful, I knew that anything I wanted to do, I could accomplish.
Oh, man, I just need to just record you and play you for my daughter.
All right.
Anything she does, I'm just going to play Cara. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, Cara, well, congratulations on your crown. That's really awesome. You're the second person I've met from North Dakota. The first person was your Senator Heidi Heitkamp, so she and I had lunch together. And so I'm curious to know, as a millennial, what is life like in North Dakota for millennials? For those of us who have never been to North Dakota or were interested in North Dakota, now she's going to be representing a great state. Tell us about millennial lifestyle there.
Yeah, well, I think one thing, my favorite part of North Dakota, and I get this question a lot, would have to be the people that are there and just the kindness that you have. But I also feel like we're often overlooked. And people ask, what is in North Dakota? Why would you live in North Dakota? But it would have to be like the lifestyle that we have, the hard work, the determination. I went to high school with some of the most intelligent individuals that pushed me harder than ever before. But then I somehow was, honored to go to Ivy League school. And so I just keep in mind, like, everyone was so humble in North Dakota too. And so I think the best part would have to be the people. And I've lived in D.C., I've lived in New York, Providence, Rhode Island, but I've never met the type of people that I met in North Dakota. And that really shaped me to who I am today. And, going to Miss America, I could have represented D.C., I could have represented Providence, or I could have represented Rhode Island. But I knew if I made it to the national level, I wanted to represent North Dakota. And I was often told, North Dakota's never had a Miss America. If your goal is Miss America, then you shouldn't come from North Dakota. But I proved him wrong. So, I was that Miss North Dakota that became the Miss America and kind of paved the way for everyone else.
Sound like she's from Oakland, North Dakota. They talk fast, huh? They was spitting bars right there. She just went through a whole. And you pledged a sorority while you were in college?
I did. And at Brown, we only have 3 sororities, so it wasn't a big thing, but it gave me a group of individuals. And I think that was, it was so difficult that it was nice to have that support system and other people that kind of knew what you were going through. Most of us did not know someone going into Brown. We came from all over the nation, all over the world, actually. So to have those connections right away and that support system was crucial.
Did they pledge you?
Well, I was actually the very first class.
Okay.
So I was the first on our sorority, and then I ended up becoming president. And but sorority life at Brown wasn't necessarily like at other schools. And so when we talk about sororities, even at Miss America, I didn't have the same experiences they had.
Oh, okay, Mike Muse. So being a person who, what fraternity you in?
I'm in Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
And you're in what's Kappa?
I was a Kappa Delta.
Okay, and so how do you guys look at sororities or fraternities that don't really pledge? Like you guys were carrying buckets of fire and stuff, like, right? What kind of things?
Well, I would like to say Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated is a non-hazing organization.
For the record.
For the record, we focus on brotherhood and scholarship. But with that being said, shout out to the Chief and Noops, yo. But no, we had a great time, actually. We actually did a lot of cross-pollination with the other sororities and fraternities on campus. We had a lot with like Theta Chi and the Tri-Delts and the Kappa Gammas and all that kind of cool stuff. So I don't know if we had Kappa Gammas though at our school. You're a Kappa Gamma, right?
Kappa Delta.
Oh, Kappa Delta. Okay, I don't know if we had Kappa Delta.
Did you frown when she said Delta?
No, I did. No, not at all.
I want to talk about Cara. What did you do like with the crown when you got it home? Did you like sleep with it? Did you put it like on top of the fridge? Like what did you do with the crown?
Well, I kept it on almost the whole night, and I repacked all my suitcases because I knew I was coming to New York, and I didn't want to take it off because I thought it was still a dream, and if I took it off, it would be over.
Yeah.
And I think just when I look at it, though, I realize all of the hard work I put into it, and that was one of the best parts. And then when I woke up in the morning, I thought it was going to be gone. So I took it off. It was going to disappear, and that wasn't necessarily the case. So, but yeah, I think it's a true honor. And every time I look at it, it just reminds me of the moment that the dream came true.
True. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. We've had for the past 4 or 5 years, every Miss America that has won has come by this show. You're the first one that wore the crown the show.
Yeah.
Everybody else just.
They have it in a case.
In a case.
Oh.
So you're walking around New York City with this crown on your head.
No, well, I took the photos outside, and so
okay.
I knew I wanted to keep it on.
And walk around New York City with the
Yes.
crown on your head.
No.
You got some wild people.
Well, let me call it. Let me know what time you're gonna be on the corner of 42nd and 7th. I got some friends that want to meet you. All right.
Today's top headline.
Well, and the crown doesn't make Miss America. It's the girl that makes Miss America.
I love this young lady. All right, we're going to open the phone lines and come back. You want to talk with Cara, 888-742-3345. Miss America is here.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.